Hi guys. Again, I don't mean to go live so much, but I wanted to mention, I wanted to talk about this, and I didn't think I could do it all in a minute. So, how you guys doing? Shirtless guy here. I want to talk about spirituality and Christianity again. First of all, today I added to my spiritual abilities or exploits, what do you want to call it, the ability to pray to God if I want to. I haven't though, because I don't right now. I don't have anything really to say to him, and so. But I've added the ability to. I could if I wanted to. But then I wanted to explain or talk about something that my view on life and in the context of Christianity and God. I thought about it, and since I have faith in the Bible's true, I have 4 reasons intellectually to believe the Bible's true, and I know that's true. And since I can pray, you would think, what's stopping me from being Joe Christian? Well, a lot actually, because I've only confirmed that I believe. Even the Bible says even the demons believe and tremble. So I'm not even necessarily any better than a demon at this point. I'm not saying I am a demon, but I'm just saying, a fact about it to me. And the thing is that I'm a truth seeker, but I'm not willing to die, sacrifice. I'm not willing to be stupid in the name of truth, because truth is only one of the triviums. There's truth, beauty, and goodness. And I think that my life and my lifestyle are good without being Joe Christian. And I believe that my life and my lifestyle are beautiful without having to be Joe Christian. Truth isn't the only thing in the world. Truth may be that I'll get to be in heaven with 70 virgins if I jump off this cliff, but I may not want to jump off that cliff. I may want to keep my life the way it is and not have to go through jumping off that cliff, even though you say, well, that's stupid, you're going to get 70 virgins in the new life. Well, I'm sorry. I choose the here and now. I choose the way I really want to live, because ultimately, if I do anything to impress God just for the sake of impressing Him, or worse, do something to impress man for the sake of impressing man, I'm only going to do it for so long. Not only that, my motive wouldn't be true, and I'd just be faking it. And that's even worse to me than doing what I want to do and being honest about it and open and transparent about it. So I'm openly and transparently saying I'm just not ready to turn my will and control of whatever that is I'm supposed to do over to Jesus and God. Furthermore, if that means I go to hell, I'm willing to. I'm willing to go to hell for what I believe and for the way I choose to live. And not only for several reasons. First of all, it may not be as bad as people say. Second of all, if God may not be so loving Himself to do that to me, so maybe I don't feel so bad about myself, because I didn't even know if I would send anybody to hell if I were God. But then again, that's not my call. I get that. But the thing is, so the issue turns out to be that I love my life. I love the way I live. I think it has beauty and goodness. And I guess you could say a step further. I'm kind of pro-sin, only in the context and because the way I see sin is just the act of enjoying my life or your life or somebody's life. Somebody's act of enjoying their life on their own terms is considered sin. And if that's what sin is, then you might say I love my sin then, because I love my things that I enjoy in my life and pleasures, and I do them on my terms, because I don't feel like asking anybody or meeting anybody's standards or answering to anybody. I mean, there's the law and things, of course, but and which I obey, and but basically, sin seems to be using your God-given free will to make yourself happy and feel good the way you really want to do, and if that's what sin is, I kind of feel like I'm on that team right now. So maybe that'll change later, but right now I'm living the way I really want to live, and I'm living the best life I actually can, not sacrificing my life in the case in the sense of lifestyle and the way I enjoy my life. For some God, sorry guys, and often for me that would be based on a desire to get into heaven, which first of all, two things about that. First of all, is I don't know I'm going to get in heaven no matter what I do, because it's still going to be God that judges me. Even if I think I'm doing good, and I give my pleasures up or whatever, I can't guarantee that really means God is going to let me go to heaven, because it's not my choice. It's God's choice, and it hasn't happened yet. It's happening in the future. I'm not a prophet, and I'm not God. Secondly, I don't even know I really like heaven. Maybe heaven will be a drag to me. I don't know that. But there's one last thing, a reason why I stand on my decision right now, is that not only that, if I were to sacrifice my lifestyle for God right now, I would be doing it out of the wrong motive. There seem to be two wrong motives here, and one right one. The two wrong ones are doing it out of fear of judgment, which is doing it out of fear, which that's not the best way to reason to do something, or doing something because I was told and don't really mean it and don't have my heart into it, just doing it by rote because I was told. If I were to do that right now, it would be one of those two motives or both, and I don't think those motives are either pleasing to God or something that I want to attach to my character and decision right now. I think the motive God would want for something like that is pure love. Love, to do it out of love, and I don't have that right now for God in relation to the lifestyle that I live. So that's another reason, because I don't want to do it out of a false and negative motive, either because I'm just rotely obeying or I'm afraid of God and His judgment. It should be done out of love. Well, and the only case that I feel good about doing it is if it were out of love and out of genuine sacrifice, not for selfish motives and not because of fear of rote obedience, and because I really wanted to do that. If that ever happens, then I guess I'll be Joe Christian someday, and I'll probably be a very good one because I put my heart into everything I do. But I made some steps. I believe in the Bible, both intellectually and emotionally, because, intellectually, in that I believe in maps, manuscripts, and archaeology, prophecy, and science. Those four things back up the belief in God and the Bible, and that Jesus is God. And then the final thing is I just add faith. If that doesn't work all the way, or doesn't work someday, I had faith, and I'll just believe the rest by faith. That God exists, that the Bible is true, and Jesus is God. So love you guys. Peace, rock and roll. Have a good day.